I think self-driving cars is essentially a solved problem at this point.
If you've followed Tesla long enough, you know the real story usually leaks out quietly through factory expansions, regulatory filings, supply chain shifts, and a few carefully chosen sentences from Elon Musk. And this week, those quiet signals started lining up. Giga Texas is about to nearly double in size. CyberCab production is now locked in for April 2026. Unsupervised autonomy is being openly discussed for public roads by late 2026. China just received a quietly upgraded Model Y. And at CES, NVIDIA unintentionally validated Tesla's AI strategy from years ago. Individually, these look like separate stories. Together, they point to one thing. The real 2026 Model 2 is already being shaped, even if Tesla hasn't said its name yet. If you care about long-term ownership costs, manufacturing reality, and where the EV market is actually headed, this video connects the dots most people are missing. Welcome to InfoByte Network. Why Giga Texas matters more than any render. In a wide-ranging interview released this week with Peter Diamandis, Elon Musk shared several updates that deserve closer attention, not for what they explicitly announced, but for what they imply. The most important reveal was this: Giga Texas is getting a new Optimus manufacturing facility covering roughly 8 million square feet. To put that into perspective, the existing Giga Texas vehicle plant already spans about 11.5 million square feet, making it one of the largest buildings on Earth. This single expansion nearly doubles the site's total footprint. And it's not for cars, it's for robots. Musk described Optimus manufacturing as recursive, robots building robots, enabling exponential scaling. He once again stated that the humanoid robot market could eventually reach billions of units. Why does this matter for Model 2? Because Tesla only allocates industrial capacity at this scale when it believes automation will be extreme, unit costs will collapse, volume will be massive. That same manufacturing philosophy, simplification, automation, cost compression, is exactly what Model 2 will depend on. Model 2 isn't about headline specs, it's about factory-level efficiency. The Roadster clarifies what Model 2 is not. Musk revisited the long-delayed Roadster. This time, his explanation was more revealing than the specs. He confirmed that the SpaceX package will enable extended hovering using cold gas thrusters, but emphasized the massive engineering trade-offs involved, particularly storage limits. More importantly, Musk framed the Roadster as Tesla's ultimate emotional car. Not practical, not scalable, not cost-driven. That distinction matters. Tesla always separates its lineup like this. Flagship vehicles push limits. Mass-market vehicles absorb only what scales. The Roadster is not a preview of Model 2 features. It's a boundary marker, showing exactly what Model 2 will avoid. Autonomy, AI, and why Model 2 is a system node. On autonomy, Musk doubled down. CyberCab is now projected to operate autonomously on public roads by late 2026, pending regulatory changes, including a potential congressional vote that could allow higher production volumes of vehicles without steering wheels or pedals. At the same time, Tesla is massively expanding its AI infrastructure. The next-generation Cortex-2 training cluster is scheduled to go live mid-year, drawing roughly 500 megawatts of power, far beyond Tesla's current compute scale. Musk reiterated a critical idea. Every Tesla vehicle is effectively an AI computer on wheels, and when parked, it's part of Tesla's global learning network. This is the key insight. Model 2 is not being designed as a cheap EV in isolation. It's being designed as a high-volume node in Tesla's autonomy, data, and regulatory ecosystem. NVIDIA didn't threaten Tesla, it validated it. At CES, the most talked-about reveal wasn't a car. It was NVIDIA's new autonomous driving platform, Optimus. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang positioned it as a direct competitor to Tesla's full self-driving system, with Mercedes-Benz 2026 CLA as the first production vehicle. Alpamo uses an end-to-end neural network trained from camera input to control output, with reasoning traces designed to make decisions more interpretable. Here's the part many people missed. That architecture is exactly what Tesla shifted to in 2023 with FSD V12. Inside Tesla, the response wasn't panic, it was recognition. Musk acknowledged NVIDIA's work, but made one critical point. Getting autonomy to work 99% of the time is easy. The final 1% is where everyone fails. Tesla's head of AI, Ashok Eluswamy, calls this the long tail problem. Bizarre, rare edge cases that only appear after millions of real-world miles. NVIDIA relies heavily on simulation and limited partner data. Tesla has millions of cars feeding real-world data daily. Even Jensen Huang admitted it publicly. The Tesla stack is the most advanced AV stack in the world. For Model 2, this matters because autonomy won't be about elegance, it will be about scale. Model Y China upgrades are a quiet preview. While all this was happening, Tesla quietly upgraded the Model Y interior in China. No event, no marketing push, just manufacturing changes. Key upgrades include removal of the light gray headliner, black Alcantara-style headliner across all trims, a larger 16-inch touchscreen with thinner bezels, standardization of components across variants. The result? Base Model Y buyers in China now receive an interior experience nearly identical to top-tier trims. This is classic Tesla. Instead of adding options, Tesla removes variation. Fewer parts, simpler supply chains, higher perceived quality at the same cost. Historically, changes introduced at Giga Shanghai migrate to Berlin and Texas once legacy inventory clears. This is the clearest preview yet of Model 2's philosophy. Fewer trims, fewer parts, one solid baseline experience. Why Model Y Standard failed and why Model 2 exists. 2025 has been an underwhelming year for Tesla. Model S and X are niche. The refreshed Model 3 wasn't disruptive. The Cybertruck is expensive and polarizing. The Model Y Standard was meant to fix affordability, but it didn't. It cut too much without becoming cheap enough. Lower range, fewer features, still not compelling versus hybrids or Chinese EVs. That failure exposed Tesla's real problem. There is no truly new mass-market Tesla. Model 2 is designed to fix that, not by trimming an old car, but by rethinking the entire cost structure. There's still a gap between rumor and reality. Tesla projects are often delayed. Nothing is confirmed until it's official. But when you zoom out, Giga Texas expansion, autonomy timelines, NVIDIA's validation, Model Y standardization, the picture becomes clear. Model 2 isn't about specs, it's about manufacturing discipline, AI leverage, and scale. So the real question isn't if Model 2 arrives, it's whether Tesla can execute cleanly enough to make it matter. Do you think Model 2 will redefine what a budget EV looks like? Or will it expose new trade-offs Tesla hasn't faced before? Let us know in the comments. And if this breakdown helped you see the bigger picture, subscribe to InfoByte Network and turn on notifications, because this story is just getting started.